Chim is here because of the big scoop on Kiss, and we're starting off with people who are not paying their bills, and it's end month.
It's debts.
Yeah, or debt.
But to be fair, this is a really, really huge debt, and it seems like this is a debt. You know, one of those problems that just keep giving.
Yeah, that's how debts work. That you can't pay. That's kind of how they work.
Well, debts and STIs.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know, but tell us more.
Yeah, so Annalisa Mugai.
Oh man.
Yeah, this story just keeps giving.
I know,
it just keeps giving.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, who live under a rock and you don't read Mpasho, Annalisa Mugai is 19.9 million shillings in debt. She's been sued by a loan shark, who happens to be Linda Ogutu's husband, by the way. And
this is a circle.
When we did the story, right?
Yeah.
She then came out to give her side of the story, where she said she was finessed by one Ben Kangangi.
Yeah.
And she gave a lot more details about Ben Kangangi, saying she was finessed because they had met and they had known each other for quite some time. While they knew each other, she had grown to trust him, and she saw that he's a young entrepreneur. He was making moves. She took, well, it was more like pity on him, on interest in him, because Ben actually comes from a very poor background.
Humble,
He actually grew up in a slum, and he's managed to elevate himself from the slum. So she was really touched by his story, and so she decided to front him the money, because she said he told her that he had consignments at the port, right, that had been held. Now, when she came out and gave this story, Ben was very unhappy.
Okay.
And he has now sued her.
Okay.
For defamation.
Ben, so you just wait until you're dead, so because now, like, what tunes will you get? Okay, so now he's sued her.
Yes, he says that he's a businessman with various business interests.
Yeah.
Including he has a lot that sells luxury vehicles. He does interior design, and he also imports and sells high-end fashion, like original fashion garments. Your Louis, your Gucci's, right? And he says his businesses, those ones are just a few of them.
Yeah.
But he says his businesses they net him about 100 million shillings a year, as per annum. So for him to be caught up in this, plus the clients that he deals with don't want to see his name brought up in Smart.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, this is crazy. You're actually affecting my money. So now it's time for me to lawyer up. And through his lawyers, he's suing. He served her.
Now, you know, whenever you talk, because this story has been unfolding for 3 weeks. Yes. Every week there's a new twist to it. Now we are suing each other. But the one thing that always puzzles me is that I don't have friends who give me 19s.
And you know, but this is not the first time that they've had that he's had a run-in with her.
Yeah.
He had a run-in with her back in 2015 when Annalisa Mugai's father allegedly had Ben arrested on charges of him trying to defraud the company, Keroche Industries, of, I believe it was about 20 million or 30 million.
What?
Then that was cleared up. The police, he was arrested on Christmas Day. He was in for quite some time.
Wow.
The police did their investigations, and from the investigations, they found that he was not one of the people who was finessing Annalisa. It was through, it's called wash, apparently. For those of you who don't know, I found this out doing the research for the story.
Yeah.
Wash is apparently where you make fake money, phony money.
Yeah.
Right? And Annalisa got caught up in printing phony money. She alleged it was through Ben Kangangi. When the police did all their investigations, they found Ben Kangangi had no link to any such dealings.
And he had already been put in.
Yeah. So he came out, but he had two co-accused.
Yeah.
They're still in, but he's out.
And he still went on to do...
No. Like, that was the last time he ever had any contact with her.
Oh, man. Guys, they need to, like, explain what exactly is going on. Because this is just things are being uncovered. Yeah.
It's very messy.
It's super messy.
There are also rumors that at some point there were an item, possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's really, really messy.
But guys, you're hearing this guy's done his research, so clearly there's more that you need to check out on pasha.co.ke. When we come back, it's on to the next scoop.
All the nutty little details we picked up this week on Kiss FM's The Big Scoop.
It's 7:19.
Right.
You're with the Delo Nyango, and of course, Chim is here for the big scoop on Kiss.
But I'm
which
also
is
here
on
from Pasho.
They'll see it at KE. A big shout out to everybody who's sending through their photos. Remember, it's still hashtag Photo Friday on Kiss. Prince Live 1M. That is a name and a half. From Eldoret, I see you looking fresh. Emmanuel Kasavuli saying, good morning, my country people. Happy Easter from LD. Oh, shout out to you, my dear. And there's also Muma Jared, who is going to be traveling to Kisii later on. Afrika Salama Lakini. We're with you this morning. And we are down to the second scoop. So where are we at now?
We are going to be talking about Shafi's boy.
And Shafi's missing in action. Okay.
Yeah, Otile Brown. Eh?
What has Otile done this time?
No, this time is actually for a good reason.
Okay.
You see, there's some guys who've been using his identity online to kind of con Kenyans. And he's tired of that.
Okay.
So what he did is he actually spoke out about it and gave guys a warning, which I think is fair. And then he said, from this point on, if you fall for this, it's on you.
Yeah.
Because I can't keep chasing after these guys. I've said it once, I've said it twice. There's only so many times I actually need to say this. And it's because there's some guys who actually this involves both Fenagetu and Otile, because also they're using Fenagetu's identity.
What,
guys?
It's
very easy to just set up an account with a name like Uncle Chimtu now, and then you use that to
finesse guys of tunes.
Yeah. So this guy, there are some guys who did that. They created an account using Fenagetu's name and images. Then they said Otile Brown is opening some shop where he's going to be paying guys 17,000. And he's also going to cater for their accommodation.
That's so sad because everybody's looking for jobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he said you have to talk to me on the side. So that probably means that they're going to have to part with some money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Chile came on and was like, yo, I'm tired of chasing and catching these con men. Masay, can we just try to be wise? And that's not Fena, by the way. This is my official Instagram page, and on Facebook I only run a page with 78,000 followers. He's on Billy 2 peke. Okay.
Listens.
Yeah. Then he said, also, like, if no, but I'm not reading the Kiswahili.
Yeah, don't please.
Then he said, if these guys keep telling you this, they give you their number and they keep telling you like, let's talk. Why not just WhatsApp video call them?
Yeah, to see who is it really Otile who I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
But a con man will find a way to if they're good, with the country we live in.
That's true.
Even our, MPs are being conned.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Sembuse, you and I. However, it is sad, but what I do hope that people do is report the pages so they So if you come across the page, just report it. Say you help Akina Otile and Fena because it's not fresh. They've worked so hard to make that brand and then somebody just sets up a page. It's not fresh. However, we're going to be getting to the next scoop in the next 3 minutes. And of course, keep sending through your pictures on Twitter and Facebook. The hashtag is the Big Scoop on Kiss and Photo Friday on Kiss.
All the nutty little details we picked up this week on Kiss FM's The Big Scoop.
Produced and recorded. It is, of course, a remix to Finesse. We're waiting for her album. And if you want to check out the album art, head over to kiss100.ca.ke. She is looking fresh. However, you're with me, Adele Onyango, and Chim is in studio. We're going to be jumping back into the Big Scoop on Kiss in the next 3 minutes. But let me tell you this. So whatever it is that you're up to this long Easter weekend is going to consume a lot of your tunes. So let me and Songa by Spyco make sure that you win up to 50,000 Kenya shillings. All you need to look out for are these 3 songs.
Baby, girl, I got a question for your songs, got me feeling like
and when you hear them, be the first to call us up on 0711 046 100. Please also remember that, if you're starting your road trip now, I saw some people saying they're going to Kisii. I can see Brian from Embakasi checking in with a photo with his squad. It looks like you guys are on the move. What you need to have on your phone is your song by Safaricom. Over 2.5 million songs. You can be the DJ until... there are people who take the long weekend not for the reason why we have it. Actually, I think they're even more than the people who...
What's the reason for the long weekend, baby?
Do you not know why we're having a holiday today and Monday?
I'm just grateful I'll get to spend time with my kiddos.
Do you know what Easter is all about?
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, guys.
Yeah.
The lightning that's about to strike the studio. Anyway, you're with Adele Onyango, and of course, Chim is in studio showing us he has no idea.
Honestly, my mom and my father will be around, and the mother of my children had been talking about church, and honestly I was confused. I was like, What the hell?
Wow, Jim, change your life around. Life is not only about the big scoop, man.
It's the big scoop, the big scoop.
All right, but that's why you're here. So what story are you hitting us with now?
You know, I'm shocked. I was so insensitive in my response. I'm actually really shocked.
I'm going to send you a link to a Bible app. Okay, just like you need to get in touch with your God, please. However, so what's next?
We'll be looking at Uganda. Mm-hmm. And while in Uganda, we're looking at Ankansime's marriage.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, she was married to a man called Gerald Ojok for 3 years.
He used to be in her videos, right?
Yes.
In some of her videos.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were married for 3 years, from 2014 to 2017. Mm-hmm. And like most celebrity couples...
Kwenda, stop it.
You know, you still believe in love.
I really do.
Honestly, I can't blame you.
Yeah.
But me, I'm a love atheist.
Okay, first, you don't even know about Easter, so you can't tell me nothing that day. So what's happened with Ankansime Woye?
Alright, so Ankansime finally opened up about the reason why they are not together. Mm-hmm. Because you see, Ankansime broke the news to her fans with a simple post saying, Oji and I are not together anymore. Reasons why are we are not for are ours alone, not for anyone else to know, but for the two of us. Well, she had an interview recently, and she decided to, not really an interview, it's more of an interactive Q&A session with her fans and followers. Mm-hmm. And the question, you see, that's a question that had been plaguing her. Yeah. She'd post photos and guys would actually just ask, what happened to Oji?
Yeah.
What happened to Oji? Mm-hmm. Right? Finally, she decided to speak up about it when a nosy fan, shout out to this nosy fan.
I think it might have been you and a pseudo account.
They were like, can your marriage be saved? I'm not a prophet, but as far as I'm concerned, I love my newly found peace of mind. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm guessing this one is, this fan had just gotten married. Yeah. By the way, why do you people who believe in love believe everyone should find love?
Tell us the story. So what did she say?
So she decided to speak about what was going on. Yeah. And what she said was, hold on, let me get the whole post. Yeah.
Because last time we talked about it on the Big Scoop, you said that it was matters to do with whether she couldn't have kids or something. There were those rumors.
Yeah, those rumors have been plaguing her. Yeah. That there might have been a difficulty with having. Speaking of, anyway. That we'll discuss.
That was an issue.
That was an issue. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But she says for her, she's done with the marriage. Okay. And she says she has now found peace.
Oh, that's good.
And I like that. Mm-hmm. The acceptance that has come over her. Yeah. And it's for men. Now this one's for men. If your shorty actually comes to a point of acceptance, she's no longer complaining, screaming. She tells you, I am at peace. It's done.
There's no resolving that relationship.
It's done.
Okay, but that's a good thing because I mean her career is still oh man, he must feel so bad. But anyway, her career is skyrocketing.
He has his whole life ahead of him.
Please, I'm sure he has no peace even here.
All the nutty little details we picked up this week on Kiss FM's The Big Scoop.
It's 8:13.
Breakfast tastes awesome with nudies, and it comes in tomato and onion, beef and Tuesday.
London coming through with Hurting Me, featuring French Montana on Kiss FM. A very good morning to you. My name is Adele Onyango, and so we can't say Happy Easter just yet. So we'll wait until Ugo Sunday. But what we can say is that this guy who's with me in studio, Chim, had no idea what the long weekend was about. You should be so ashamed.
Actually, I'm more troubled by the company I keep. Yeah. They should have at least mentioned it. So, because we were looking forward to gaming. We were actually looking forward to gaming.
Who doesn't know, even just like the advertisements?
No, you see, for me,
special.
This weekend is going to be one long online gaming weekend.
Okay, all right. But you know what, guys? It's all right because what he's here for is not to tell us about the Bible. It's to tell us about the scoop. Shout out to Crispin Lukidi who's saying, I really love Kansima and it was nice for her to come clean about her relationship. That was the last scoop that we just did. If you've just checked in, you can head over to impartial.ca.ke and read the whole story there. And now we're back in Kenya.
Yes, we are.
Okay, what's happening?
We're going to be talking about Kidum.
Kidum.
Yes.
Beautiful voice.
I found out his name is Jean-Pierre.
Jean-Pierre. You know, whenever I hear that name, in Django Pierre is something else. I'm always like, ha ha. But anyway, continue. I'm not going to say what it means. But
I know what it means.
Okay. So what has Kidum done?
Oh, it was actually what was done to him. Kidum came out with a post saying he needed prayers because he'd been poisoned.
What?
Yeah.
What?
He had been poisoned. And
Okay.
it was so bad, his situation was so dire that his kidneys had begun having issues.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean poisoned? Like, was it someone poisoned him?
He took to social media and he just said, guys, I've been in hospital for a while.
Yeah.
I was discharged. When I was getting off my KQ flight, they noticed there's a problem and he had to go back to hospital, and they realized that when he was boarding actually.
Yeah.
So they took him back to hospital, and then they realized his kidney, he had been poisoned, and his kidneys were reacting to the poison. So he said he needs prayers because his enemies they cannot succeed against the prayers of his fans.
Wait a minute. Which enemies? And where are they poisoning him?
Me, I didn't know Kidum had enemies.
Yeah, but like, what is he mixed up in? Is it over music? Would you poison?
I don't know.
What?
We've been trying to reach out to him, but I mean, understandably,
Yeah.
this is not the time when you want to be answering your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fortunately, he was later discharged after they cleaned his system. He was discharged and he came home.
But fam, poison.
Yeah, I know. I was also thinking
Like
about poison.
poison.
Is it ever that serious?
Like, those are the things we see in movies.
Then again, Kidum is one of the artists that earns the most from royalties. So
But why would I want to poison him? I feel like now, like when he gets better, and obviously we wish him like well, and we hope that he gets better. But then now, at that point, we'll need to know who is this enemy so that everybody can avoid him. Like, we can't
Yeah.
have people roaming around poisoning guys.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's not fresh.
All the nutty little details we picked up this week on Kiss FM's The Big Scoop.
We've taken control from the electoral body and given it back to you in the big
Kiss FM.
Well, good morning, guys. It's 8:30. You're with the Delonyango. Chim is here for the Big Scoop on Kiss. So we are heading to our last scoop, so do get ready for that. In the meantime, also get ready to win up to 50,000 Kenya shillings with Songa by Safaricom. Yeah. Look out for Rita Ora's Your Song, Chris Brown's Questions, Baby Baby by Nyashinsky. If either one of those songs play, you better be the first to call me up on 0711 046 100. But in the meantime,
You must think that I'm stupid.
you're with Delonyango, and Chim is in studio for the Big Scoop on Kiss. We're down to our final scoop, which I feel like is one of the most shocking stories. It went from 0 to 100 so fast. And then if you see the starring, the otero of the story, you're like, what is happening? Okay, but you know
okay,
what?
for me, it's not what is happening. For me, it gives me hope.
Yeah.
There's hope for me yet.
Okay, so what's Aki Kenya is a movie. See deportations, see conmen. But yeah, tell you, Shafi, what's happening now.
The name to remember is Wazir Chacha, aka Benson Masubo Chacha.
Okay.
Why? Because apparently your elected female MPs are going gaga over him. And if you see the man is so skinny.
And then
I didn't know Kenyan women have a thing for skinny men.
no, that one is a con man. Anyway, tell people who
What?
have no idea who he is, what he has done.
He first came into the scene when photos of him
Yeah.
in bed with Dr. Cecilia Ngetich,
Yeah.
the former Bomet women's representative, surfaced.
Yeah.
Ngetich since came out to declare that they were photoshopped,
Yeah.
but I don't think a lot of people believe.
Wait.
Now it turns out the 25-year-old is linked to more female politicians in this fine country. One of them being Sabina Chege, whom a lot of Kenyan men go gaga over.
Hold up, he's 25.
He's 25 years old.
What? Okay, so he finesses them of chums, or what does he
He
do?
finesses them, then he uses of not just chums, even their identity. For instance, with Sabina Chege,
Yeah.
he used her ID to register an M-Pesa line
What?
that he was then using to con Kenyans.
What?
Yeah, and then the line was actually traced back to him eventually. And it doesn't end there. This same man had been sending nudes to politicians.
The
I don't know
story
if
that
you-
was, I remember the
Duale
story.
was very upset.
And they were like, oh, somebody is trying to, like, when you open it, then he tries to blackmail you or something
Yes.
like that. That was,
It's all the same man.
Oh, wow. But
It's
where
all
did
the
they
same
even
man.
meet? Like, he's 25. Where are you linking up with the 25? Like,
So
where
he used to work for the women's rep. And
okay.
from there he used her contacts. Made more contacts. And as they
Okay,
say,
you
that's
know,
how it
you
goes.
want to like sympathize, But I can't help but just like tip my hat to him, those ones of Enyewe.
He actually tried to lure Taita Taveta women rep Joyce Lay, but was unsuccessful.
Yeah.
He tried the same with one Falhada Deco Imam.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this guy just...
What?
He's the real MVP. Actually, when guys were discussing this on the work group, I made a comment. I was like, not all superheroes wear capes.
That's so true.
Because he has boosted my self-esteem. Now I know there's a way.
If you want to see this very famous 25-year-old, you need to go to mpasha.co.ke and just see the list of things he's attempted and with who and what he has at 25.
At 25.
Achieved.
Maze, he's gone to the highest annals of power. At 25. Using his body.
All the nutty little details we picked up this week on Kiss FM's The Big Scoop.
Tuesday.